Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are again on Black Clover Mobile. On today's video, I want to talk about skill pages. I don't see this topic mentioned too oftenly, but still a lot of you have some questions related to that. And I believe this video will be extremely helpful because we're gonna check out lower rarity skill pages that are extremely useful. So not only SSR skill pages, but SR skill pages. There are some of them that are really useful, so I will show you everything. We're gonna go also on pridewin.gg website. There everything is like customized perfectly, so everything will be clear. First of all, I want to talk about the SSR skill pages. So each of those SSR skill pages, for example, for my Yami, this is the Yami skill page that we got for free. And this skill page is created only for attacker. So you can use this skill page for attacker. It can be Yami or any other attacker, okay? But definitely this one fits like perfectly to Yami, right? Because upon attacking an enemy afflicted with bleed, inflicts a stun, attacks a boss after granting a 30% increased damage dealt buff, grants a 10% increase crit damage buff for 2 turns for each instance of continuous damage an enemy is taking. Okay, that's the upgrade of Wind Slash skill. And then we have the passive skill. Now, Wind Slash skill, if I go here, this is double strike. Just so I make it perfectly, so horizontal slash. That means that related to the blue Yami, I won't get a buff here. I'm only getting a buff. Tell me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I'm only getting a buff for the red Yami related to the skill buff of this ability card, okay? At least that's something that I noticed. So definitely this skill card will give you the upgrade skill of Wind Slash only. But every other character that is attacker, it will apply the passive skill. And passive skill is like the biggest thing for the skill page overall. So you can use this on every single attacker and it will help you a ton, because grants 2.9 increased crit rate at the end of an ally turn, stacks up to 5 times. So you can use this on your main DPS of certain missions. It will be definitely helpful because of that increase rate, okay? And this one is it upgrades the skill of Wind Slash. Okay, Wind Slash. So that's that. And definitely when you have an SSR skill page, that's like the overall, like one of the best things that you can do is connect it with the right character. Okay, so for example, I can take here Charlotte, for example, and I can go here in the skill pages. And then I can use those SSR skill pages on her, because it says only for debuffer. Again, this is the perfect card for Lotus, because then he will also get the upgrade skill. Okay, but here if I use it on my Charlotte, I get 25% chance to inflict a 2% reduced speed debuff on an enemy for 1 turn upon attacking. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, so again, you can use the SSR cards on attackers, then other SSR cards are for debuffers, then for the support characters, and then you can mix them around, depends how you wanna. But definitely an SSR skill pages are the most broken ones, okay? Specifically for the character that is created for. For example, Lotus ability skill page is the best for Lotus. Yami, Red Yami's skill page is the best for the Red Yami, because you get that additional buff for the skills, okay? But still, you can mix around, play around. Definitely you get a crazy buff from that passive right here. So definitely you should use that in your advantage, okay? About really good lower rarity skill pages, this is something that we're gonna discuss now, just so you know. As a rule of thumb, if you have the signature skill page for that character, just equip it. The upgrade version of the skill, you that way its biggest boost to the character can get even the skill page passive often works well with the kit. Okay, so yeah, like this is something that I explained now in the beginning. Definitely, if you have like a specific SSR skill page for the specific character, connect with it, because you're gonna get also the skill buff and passive buff, but also if you don't have that exact character, I still advise you to use your SSR skill page on the debuffer, for example, if that skill page is created for that, and then you're gonna get passive boost, which will be really helpful. If you don't have a signature skill page, you're forced to either use universal ones or the class specific ones. If you equip a skill page from other class, the passive won't activate. Okay, that's that part. This is something that I already explained in the beginning, so I believe by now everything is clear. We have attacker skill pages, debuff skill pages, defender skill pages, healer skill pages, and supporter skill pages, and universal skill pages. So this is the best lower rarity attacker skill pages. Sea Serpent Prides gives 15% crit rate, and that's more than some of the gear set you can farm. This is that Sea Serpent Pride. This is some amazing, this SR ability card. You can even use it, like for example, if you have a really good app, if you have SSR ability card that is created for the attacker, for example, but it's not specifically created for a character, I would even use this one, because this one applies 15 increase crit rate to yourself. That's huge, bro. That's huge. That's a good boost. Then we have Sharp Eye, gives you a nice 5 to 10. I don't get it. 7/15. Oh, okay. 7 is without dupes, 15 is maxed out. Okay, so it gives you 7% crit rate basically, and then here it gives you 5% attack and M attack boost. And since its rarities are, it's easy to superimpose it to max it out. So this one is a freaking R skill page, and this is one of the best ability cards for the skill pages for the character, bro. It's insane buff, so make sure to keep an eye on the Sharp Eye. Definitely extremely helpful. Okay, then we have the debuffer skill pages. So Senior Dignity gives 10% accuracy and 10% penetration. The first stat will help you debuffers land their debuffs, and the second will help in increasing their damage output. Also crazy good skill page. Do I have that one? Yes, I have. This is an SR skill page. Yeah, he has that unique part where you can also apply it, like you need to apply it only on debuffers. And also he's like perfect fit to Magna. Okay, have that in mind. Interesting. Then we have Defender skill pages. So this is for the debuffer, right? Defender, here are the best Defender skill pages you can use in Black Clover Mobile. So for the Mars, for example, if you don't have a specific SSR skill page for Mars, I would recommend using this ones. So False Confidence gives 5% max HP and 10% or maxed out 30% defense. Both of those stats will help your defenders to stay alive longer. Then we have Loyal Sister, is trigger based skill page that has a 20% chance to reduce the attack of the enemy who attacked your defender. And then we have Preserving Resolution, is the only word against the bosses, but gives a massive damage reduction. Okay, so this one is against the bosses. And now we have the best healer skill pages. This is best support skill pages. And now we have those universal pages that you can check it out right now. This is the skill pages that you can apply to any class and any type of character. Definitely they'll be extremely useful. Let me just quickly, we're gonna check it out what they do. Nothing too crazy. And then we can end the video pretty much like... Okay, so this is for the healers, class healers. Passive, grants 7 to 15% increase HP recovery. Amazing thing, amazing. Then we have this one, apply 7 to 15% increase max HP to yourself. Then again for the healer, grants you 5-10% increase HP recovery. R rarity, and have in mind this R rarity skill pages, they'll be really easy to dupe out. Okay, have that in mind. And then we have Cultist Retribution. Applies 5 to 20 increased stamina to yourself upon using a special skill. Bro. This is crazy. This is for the supporters, by the way. Then has a 25-50% chance of applying 10% increased stamina to yourself upon using skill 2. Again, really good for the supporters. Amazing skill page. Then Oath of Protection, SR supporter. Oath of Protection applies 20 to 40% increased damage resistance to an ally with the lowest HP for 1 turn upon using the skill 2. This is for the supporter. And now we have the universal ones. This is pretty much that increases max HP, SSR one. This one increases the all attack 10 to 20%. Breath of Flame attacks after applying 12 to 25% increased damage to yourself. Wow. And then we have the Moonlight Necklace, 40 to 80% increased defense and 60 to 10% increased healing to yourself, guys. Okay, so this is pretty much the guide related to the skill pages. Hopefully everything is understandable. For a conclusion, we can say like this. So we have R from the SSR skill pages. Even R rarities are valuable, like we already mentioned, SR and SSR. Some of those skill pages are universal and you can use it on all characters. Some of them needs to fit the class, and also if you want to get additional buff, you need to fit the character. So if I put the Lotus SSR skill page on Lotus, I will get additional buff with the passive. If I put that SSR Lotus skill page on another debuff, which is the same class, I get unlocked the passive. If I put that SSR to attacker, I don't get anything. Okay, only like I believe stat boost, maybe. That's pretty much it. So guys, make sure to know about these things. Make sure to connect the right skill card with the right class of a character, or even better, with the right character. That will give you the biggest boost, but don't worry about that. As you can see, there are many other ways how you can play around with those skill pages, and you can create like craziness. Definitely this one, where it is, do I have it? Like this one is for the debuffer. That's really good. And I'm not sure where is, I believe I already put it somewhere. But yeah, I have this amazing for the attackers. Okay, never mind. Maybe I missed something before, but that's pretty much that, guys. Okay, hopefully you did enjoy it. Leave a like, subscribe. Definitely skill pages, don't underestimate them. They have a high value in this game. That's that. Bye.